KLBK Sports with Matt Roberts.
Hey there and welcome back. Well, the Shallow Water Mustang baseball team is in a position that has been dominated by the Cooper Pirates over the last 2 seasons, that being a chance to capture at least a share of the district title. Now, the Pirates are well within reach of the 2-3A title as well, but after walking off last night with a win against Levelland, Shallow Water has 1 game left, and a win clinches at least a share of the 2-3A title with a win over Seminole. And if Cooper trips up against Andrews, they could take sole possession of the district with a win on Friday night. The Mustangs not too worried about any championship scenarios.
We're just trying to keep up the intensity, trying to finish it out right. It's kind of our goal right now is to finish it out right and take care of business. Pitching's been one of our strengths, but I think lately it's been hitting. You know, we're hitting the ball right now well, and defense is right there. We just got to come to work every day. You know, we just got to show up and play. Kind of like we talked all season. If we just show up and play every day, then the winner's going to take care of itself.
Well, in the NBA playoffs, the Dallas Mavericks had an improbable 1-0 lead against the top-seeded Spurs in their hands on Easter Sunday before their offense disappeared, and the Spurs closed out the game on a 19-4 run. Game 2 of the series back in San Antonio tonight. Greg Popovich honored before the game for yet another Coach of the Year award. The Spurs once again looking good here early on. Tony Parker with the miss there, but his buddy Tim Duncan there with the putback. Spurs take the early 9-4 lead. After starting 0 of 7 from the field, Dirk gets it going. The big German with a pump fake there. Knocks down the shot to give Dallas the 24-23 lead. Dallas up 1 after 1. In the second, Spurs can't get out of their own way. 15 turnovers in the first half. Sean Marion cashing one in right here with the flush to put the Mavs up by 12. Spurs showing life thanks to Manu Ginobili. Patty Mills, the closing seconds of the half, the runner no good, but Manu with a circus putback. He had 27 in the game. Spurs down 5 at the half. But in the second, Spurs shooting themselves in the foot once again. Manu loses the ball, and former Spur DeJuan Blair takes it coast to coast with the spin and lays it in for the Mavs. Mavs up 16. The Spurs turn it over 25 times. Mavs led by Monte Ellis with 21. Marion had 20 and Dirk had 16 as the Mavs all over the Spurs and have knotted this series back at 1, headed back to Dallas for Game 3 on Saturday. Well, for the first time this fall, you will be able to see live NFL games on Thursday nights right here on KLBK. The NFL releasing the 2014-2015 schedule tonight. The Steelers and Ravens started off here on KLBK in Week 2, followed by the Bucks at the Falcons, Giants at Redskins, and Vikings at the Packers. In Week 6, the Texans will host the Colts on KLBK. Then the Broncos will host the Chargers. Then coverage takes a break and is capped off in Week 16 with the Niners hosting the Chargers. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys, here are some notable games to look forward to this season. They'll open the season with the 49ers at home. They'll host the Saints on September 29th, starting a 3-week stretch that has them hosting the Texans and then traveling to the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. They'll travel across the pond to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. That game on November 9th. The Texans schedule leads off welcoming RG3 to Houston in Week 1, and then Week 2 facing former quarterback Matt Schaub and the Raiders is in the game with the Cowboys on October 5th. They will see the Steelers on Monday night on October 20th, and they will host the Ravens in Week 16, that game in Houston. Of course, if you want to see their full schedules, head on over to our website at everythinglubbock.com.
Matt, thanks very much.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.